Finally this hour, it's Friday, which means it's time for your weekly can't miss list to look at all the films, shows, and songs you need to see and hear this weekend. Joining me this week is David Correa, entertainment correspondent and host of the Husbantr podcast. Good to have you with us. So let's start with the theaters. This one is called, I want to get it right, the AI Doc, or How I Became an Apocaloptimist. Did I get that right? Apocaloptimist. There we go. It takes a deep dive at AI, talking to some of the biggest players in the field. Are people feeling optimistic after seeing this?
This is a really great documentary. It's in theaters now. I'm glad that you said the title.
Okay.
I didn't watch it.
I think I got wrong the first time. Close enough.
It comes from the team behind Everything Everywhere All at Once, and creator-director Daniel Roher. He came to this project for a very personal reason. He was becoming a dad, and he was like, what world am I bringing my child into? So it explores both the fears around AI and the benefits. And one of the most interesting quotes is, this could be humanity's last mistake, which sounds doom and gloom, but he talks to AI experts, CEOs of major tech companies, and they also say and talk about how AI could benefit us as a society. So definitely very interesting in theaters now.
And worth, no matter how you feel about it, you'll learn a lot from it. It'll enlighten you on this issue.
Absolutely.
All right, let's definitely switch gears. They Will Kill You. That's what it's called. It's about a woman who gets trapped in a New York City apartment building that, of course, is run by a demonic cult. That's pretty standard, actually, in New York here. Is it scary or is it silly?
It is a little bit of both. It's a dark comedy, lots of high action. Zazie Beetz is the lead in this. She plays an ex-con who takes a job as a housekeeper in this strange building run by a demonic cult, as you mentioned. Great supporting cast: Patricia Arquette, Tom Felton, Heather Graham, and she becomes their offering, but she does not go easily.
Got it.
Yeah.
as she shouldn't. You know, it wasn't listed in the Zillow listing, so, you know. All right, so we have, that one is called They Will Kill You. I love this next one is called Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen. I feel like we're running out of titles for things here. This is on Netflix. It's a limited series. Same studio that brought you Stranger Things. What should we know about this?
Yeah, the Duffer Brothers are back at it. If you love Stranger Things, you're gonna love this. This, to me, is like Meet the Parents meets Get Out.
Okay.
It's a little strange. It gives you anxiety. It's horror. It's paranormal. It's all of the things that you would expect from the Duffer Brothers. It is also comedy. This bride meets her groom's family for the very first time the week of their wedding. Her mother-in-law happens to be Jennifer Jason Leigh, which, if you remember Single White Female, she's great at being creepy.
Yes, and she has experience in that field.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So things get a little out of control.
I'm fascinated by this horror comedy genre. It feels like we're talking about week after week. Like, people are craving, I want to be scared, but I want to laugh about it too. It's such a new thing.
Yeah.
All right, let's hop across the pond and lighten the mood a bit. We got something, it's called Bait. It stars Riz Ahmed. It's a new series on Prime about an actor who's in the running to replace Daniel Craig as James Bond, which has been the talk of Hollywood for years and years and years. Who's going to actually replace Daniel Craig?
Right. So if you look at Riz Ahmed and you're like, who is this? He was nominated for Best Actor in 2021 for The Sound of Metal. He is a writer, a director, an actor. He's fantastic in this. This gets a 95% score on Rotten Tomatoes for a reason. It is so funny, but it's also very poignant. Themes around fame, industry pressure, race, blind casting. His character auditions for James Bond, as you mentioned, and he just gets caught walking out of the audition room, and a media storm goes crazy because he's a person of color, potentially taking on this iconic role.
And we know what kind of conversations that can spark and various other examples we've seen over the years. All right, speaking of British shows, The Lady is on BritBox. This is a true story, a dresser for the royal family who was convicted of murder, is this right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have Mia McKenna Bruce, who plays Jane Andrews. Jane was convicted in 2001 of murdering her boyfriend. She was the official dresser for Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York, and she just let this fame, this royal experience get to her head. She got out of control, and it took over. If you love true crime, if you love the royals, BritBox is doing a lot of great content lately. This one is for you. It's a 4-part miniseries.
I love that combination. If you love true crime and if you love the royals,
it kind of fits.
Those worlds come together. This one is for you. All right. Finally, Miley Cyrus is out with new music, tugging at some people's heartstrings. It's a single. It's called Younger You. She previewed it earlier this week during that big Hannah Montana 20th anniversary special on Disney+. So we've been in this Hannah move lately anyway. Have you heard it? How is it?
It is great. Now, I'm a little too old for the Hannah Montana of it all, but I am a huge Miley Cyrus fan, so I did tune into the special. She had appearances from her dad, Billy Ray, her mom, Tish, her sister, Noah, Selena Gomez, and then she featured this song, Younger You, at the very end of the show.
Yeah.
It's just a conversation with her past self and reminding her, like, you did this, thank you for getting us here. It's a great, great song. I'm excited to see what else we get from her because, you know, Miley drops one thing, there's probably more coming.
And I love how Miley like hits on various generations. Like older generations know her from some things, younger generations know her from others. I will still never forget, late 90s, I interviewed her dad, Billy Ray Cyrus, still a big deal in Kentucky, and all his children were around. They were like, you know, up to my knees, and I'm realizing now one of them was Miley, who's now very much all grown up.
Yeah.
All right. David, good to have you with us.
Thank
you
you
so much. That is going to do it for this hour of Morning News Now. But stay with us. The news continues right now.